Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video here on Hypixel Skyblock. And today we are gonna be making ourselves the Recluse Fang, because yeah, I still haven't done this thing, dude. It's from the Slayer quest when you slay the spider boss, whatever. So yeah, the Recluse Fang, 120 damage, 30 strength, 20 crit damage, and item ability, squash them. Squash spiders to accumulate strength against them, and you get +1 strength every 40 squashed. And yeah, I mean, if it's good or not. Probably not, dude, because it doesn't have the 100% like damage against the spiders or anything like that. Like this spider sword right here. I don't know. Having the extra strength, I mean, unless you can have unlimited strength, like let's say up to +100 extra, I think it only works against the spiders only, not any other mobs or anything like that. So yeah. But that is unfortunate, not gonna lie. Anyways, so in order for you to make this thing, it's pretty cheap. I mean, unless you have like terrible luck and you can't even get yourself a single spider catalyst, well, I feel bad for you. I don't know how much this thing goes for on the AH, probably a lot. I guess we'll check in a bit. So a spider catalyst plus a spider sword, and you also need 28 tarantula webs just to make this Recluse Fang, which it's not really that difficult to make if you ask me. But the thing is it gonna be worth it though? That's like the only thing I want to know. But because there is another sword that you can get from this spider thing called the scorpion foil, so I would say that one's definitely better since it has a 150% extra damage against spiders and all that. Yeah, but I guess we could see if this is an alright weapon that you could use if you're in the early stages of the levels for this spider boss, whatever. Let's see how much damage this thing does with this unstable set. What's the normal damage? So it does 5,000, I believe. Even though not a lot of people use swords against these spiders. I mean, unless you're fighting against a boss, then yeah, most people just use bows in here, because using your bow in here is easier than just using your sword, because a lot of people use their bows in here and they just spam it and just kill all the spiders. +1 strength per 40 squash. It doesn't even tell you the number on how many I've squashed, unless that's a right click. I don't need to right click on him, do I? I don't have to right click. I don't know, I killed like a little bit, but we'll see if I do get up like +1 extra strength or not. Gonna go ahead and fully enchant this thing, you know, the Recluse Fang. I'm also gonna be putting on Bane of Arthropods as well. One unfortunate thing is that it's probably gonna cost me a lot of XP, because I had these other books, you know, ready for like the push sword. But yeah, who would have thought that you didn't need to re-enchant your shaman sword if it's already enchanted? That surprised me, not gonna lie, but hey, I like it though. I'm gonna be putting this Bane of Arthropods on, and I don't think it'll mess up if I had sharpness like this one. But if I get sharpness, oh well. But I don't think I will. So yeah, we still have Bane of Arthropods, so I had to put that first and before sharpness, and then we're good from there. So I won't get any sharpness or smite on it anymore. I finally got all the way up to level 6 on my spider boss, so yeah, expect some future videos of some of the like spider weapons. I mean, that's pretty much it, and the spider gear as well. And then we get to test those things out, see how decent they could be, you know, because I haven't even crafted any single like spider things at all besides the talisman. And then I'll see this Recluse Fang now. This is like the only Slayer spider stuff that I'm getting right now. Alright, so yeah, we do have a re-enchant on this sword, and let's go see how much this thing does against the spiders now, especially with the Bane of Arthropods on it as well. We're gonna be doing a little bit extra damage, not too much, but hey, we'll see how much this does. 10,000. Wow, that's pretty much the aspect of the end. I mean, with sharpness, I mean 11,000 I guess, but yeah, 10,000 with this Recluse Fang. That's not even reforging either, but obviously this is only against spiders, nothing else. But I guess, I don't know, this Recluse Fang could be somewhat decent. Then I gotta also check if I get this +1 strength after I've killed some of these spiders. I don't know, what happens if I right click? I don't think nothing happens if I right click. Nothing should happen, so yeah, nothing happens. Let's see how much damage this thing does against like regular mobs. What was even the point of adding Ender Slayer or any of that? But whatever, dude. All you really needed was like a Bane of Arthropods, critical, and stuff like that. I guess this sword could be useful against other mobs as well. Probably not. Wow, okay, 9,000 actually. I mean, what's sharpness probably do like 10,000 or like 200 extra damage. Nothing too much, but still. 9,000? I was expecting it to do like 5,000, but it does 9,000 crit damage. So Bane of Arthropods against the spiders, it does only up to 1,000 extra damage versus like the regular mobs. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit surprised right there, dude. I thought it was gonna be a little bit like less, but I guess not. Hey man, whatever. I guess you could use this thing like as a regular sword if you wanted to. I don't know, but wow. First reforging, I guess spicy, and it only cost me 1,000 coins. I wish that happened on, you know, a legendary set where I got godly, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Sometimes I get lucky and I get the reforging that I want, but then other times I'm just I'm just unlucky, dude. It's just unfortunate. Whatever, at least we got spicy on it now. You can see how much damage this thing will do against the spiders now and against regular mobs. So probably the spiders would do up to 11,000, maybe. We'll see how much it does. So yeah, 11,000. So 11,189. Aspect of the end, 12,000. Why did it do up to like 11,000 last time though? Wow, now it's doing 12,000. Okay. It looks like the aspect of the end was a little bit scared, you know, that the Recluse Fang would do a little bit more against spiders. 11,000, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Let's see how much this thing does against regular mobs though. If I would use this against the boss, definitely not, because I do more with my pigment sword. No thank you on that. I'd rather just use my pigment sword for sure. Can we see how much this thing does against the Enderman as well? But it does 9,000 against these skeletons, so I'm kind of curious as to how much this thing will do against the Enderman. Actually, if it does 9,000 against these skeletons, it'll probably do 11,000 against the Enderman as well with the Ender Slayer on, but I guess we'll find out and see. Imagine it does like 12,000, dude. I don't think it'll do 12,000. I would think it'll do like 11,000 at least, but let's see. So, oh, actually 12,000. Wow. It's I did not expect that, to be honest. I mean, honestly, with this unstable set, I'm not wearing any other set. If I were to wear like a different set, then probably it'll do a little bit less, probably like 9,000 or something. I guess we can check it out and see how much we do. Well, I do not have a regular set, but I guess we can test out my normal sets. No gear. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't get one shot. I need a crit damage, please. 8,000. Okay, so 8,000 with these stats that I have without any armor pieces on. So 160 strength, 272 crit damage. Okay, only went down like, you know, a lot. From 12,000 to 8,000, dude. And then with our aspect of the end, how much do we do? Okay, 15,000. Oh, I'm surprised it did that much damage. I thought it was gonna do a little bit less, but at 14,000. 14,900 to 15,000. Normally like 15,000, but this Recluse Fang, it's I mean, if you have an unstable set or superior set, even though I definitely do not think you guys are not going to be using this Recluse Fang if you have those sets. If you do have those sets, because I expect you to have a better weapon, to be honest. I mean, if you wanted to, you can use the Recluse Fang. Let's see how much we do against the magma cubes. Let's see how much damage this thing does with cubism. I mean, 11,400, nothing too special. So yeah, 11,400. It's almost like the regular spider damage pretty much with this Bane of Arthropods on it with spicy as well. I'm gonna go and see if I do get that +1 extra strength if I kill 40 spiders. I'm guessing you have to kill 40 spiders. Oh, there we go. Recluse Fang upgraded to +1 against spiders. Dang, that took me a while. I thought I already killed 40 spiders, not gonna lie. But I guess not. But okay, so it does go up. I wonder if there's like a cap limit to this bonus strength. Because if there isn't, you can go like unlimited. I wonder if there's somebody who has like 1,000 strength on this sword. And definitely not. Unless you place down like a whole bunch of spider minions or tarantula minions or whatever, and they spawn them in. I wonder if those would like work as 40 squash spiders, I guess, on this sword, instead of you just coming to the spiders then. Yeah, this only works on spiders. Because wait, yeah, we only have 32 extra strength. Yeah, we normally had 30 strength before, and then once we put spicy on it, now we have like +2 extra. Bonus strength only works against spiders, nothing else. I wonder if I'm gonna grind to get up to like +100 strength. Probably not. That'll definitely take me a while. I mean, I could, unless there's like 20,000 spiders at a time, but other than that, because 40 every time you have to kill, if we want to get up to 10 extra strength, killing 40, you have to kill 400 spiders, I believe. Is that worth it? 400 spiders killed? While a lot of people are just bow spamming, and then you have to like walk all the way up here. I mean, it'll be better if I were to wear my young armor set so that I can have extra speed, obviously, and then I can just get like a whole bunch of kills and all that. I guess we could check like the AH and see if people are selling the Recluse Fang and see if any of them have like +100 strength or something, or anything along those lines. +100 strength, and you have to kill 40 of them. That is let's see, 4,000 spiders killed. Is that right? Actually, right? Like 4,000 spiders is how much you need to get 100 strength. Imagine 1,000 though. 40,000, right? Oh, it's Recluse, not Recluse. I was saying Recluse the whole time. I was naming this Recluse, not Recluse. Now notice that 370 extra strength, squashed 15,000. Wait, why does his have squashed 15,000? Oh, it's maxed out. Okay, so there it is. So the max cap limit is 370 extra strength. Wow. Okay, so it looks like if you get 15,000 spiders killed, then you get 370 extra strength. So 120 damage and 370 extra strength against spiders. I wonder why mine doesn't show the brushed whatever. So 370 extra strength. I wonder how much damage that would do. Let's see. Do I have to drop it and pick it back up to get the squashed? Nope. I guess once I get maxed, it'll show me the squash. Okay, so minus the 1, alright? Let's drop the -1 and then say 230 plus 370. That is 600 strength is how much I would have. Wow, I wonder how much damage I would do against the spiders, bro. Hold on. Let's check the recipe for this scorpion foil. 150% damage against spiders. 100 damage, 100 strength. 100 strength. If you hot potato book it, 120. Then if you hot potato book this one, 50 extra strength. So that is let's see, 370, 400, 420 strength is how much you get with this sword. This item ability, 4 tickers and heals 60 health. Next attack is empowered for 250% damage. Probably the scorpion foil would be better over the Recluse Fang. I'll probably try to get up to 370 strength, and then hopefully not too many bow spammers and I get all the kills. I might try and go for it and then compare scorpion foil and see between which one might be better, but I'm definitely gonna say Scorpion Foil for sure. It's gonna outdo the Recluse Fang when it's maxed out. If you guys want to make this Recluse Fang, you can if you want to. You don't have to. I would still say Pigment Sword would beat that still. We'll find out later. Today's video, we just made this Recluse Fang, is what it's actually called, not Recluse. The item ability, squash him. You can get up to plus 370 extra strength. I see you can put a sharpness 5 on this thing if you wanted to. Since this is mainly just for spiders, I would say just put Bane of Arthropods. Recluse Fang, in my stage, it's not really that great, but for like beginners, I guess, if you don't really have a good sword, even though you can just easily get the tactician sword and just use that instead of this Recluse Fang, then yeah, you'll be good, since the tactician sword isn't really that expensive to get, unlike the pigment sword and the Midas sword, and aspect of the dragon sword as well. Or you can just go for the Raider axe. Anyways, I'm going to be ending the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.